want go home. Day, me say 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 day, oh. Daylight come and me want go home. Work all night on and drink a rum.
Daylight come and me want go home.
Stack banana till the morning come.
Daylight come and me want go home.
Buena vida, turista. I am Anjali Maria Sandoval, or you can call me Jelly, your tour guide for today. On behalf of Travel on Tours, I'd like to welcome you all. Welcome to the ultimate travel guide to the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao or Barmm. This guide explores Bangsamoro, a place with a deep history and a path to self-governance. It's a mix of Muslim and native cultures. We'll look at their traditions and way of life closely tied to nature. We see its beautiful mosque, beaches, and jungles, each with its own story. Barmm covers five provinces, namely Basilan, Lanao do Sur, Maguindanao, Sulu, and Tawi-Tawi. Basilan destination. The Kaum Purna. Mosque is the oldest mosque in Basilan Island. It is painted white and has a minaret with yellow colors on its upper half, the sight of which greets visitors on ferries as they sail the channel into Isabela. The Santa Isabella de Portugal Cathedral, Paris, also known as Santa Isabel Cathedral or Isabella Cathedral, is a 20th century Roman Catholic cathedral located at Barangay Seaside, Poblacion in the city of Isabela, Basilan, Philippines. Santa Isabel Cathedral is an Art Deco cathedral with a mosaic altar reminiscent of Roman Byzantine cathedrals, named in honor of the patron saint of Isabela. Bolingan Falls, nestled in the heart of Basilan, is a natural wonder that stands out for its unique and breathtaking features. Known for its remarkable walls, this hidden gem seems like a masterpiece crafted by a skilled landscape artist, forming columns of rocks that are gracefully stacked on top of each other, resembling the majestic pipes of an organ. The most remarkable feature of Bolingan Falls is its natural rock formation that leaves visitors in sheer wonder. Sumagdang Beach, nestled in the serene landscape of Isabela City in the Philippines, is a picturesque destination that offers a tranquil escape for beach lovers. This stunning beach, renowned for its extensive stretch of golden sand, beckons visitors from far and wide. Among the activities available, beachgoers can indulge in swimming, sunbathing, beach volleyball, and leisurely strolls along the coastline, making it a perfect spot for families and friends looking for a relaxing day out. Malamawi is a small inhabited island made famous by the long stretch of white sandy beach on its northern coast. It is exotic appeal, idyllic natural beauty, and serenity. The place has become a go-to place of locals, especially for those from Isabela City and suburbs who wish to escape for sea, sun, and sun experience. Basilan culture. The pusuk labong is a sawtooth design used for cloth baskets and the native sword called kris. The bunga sama used for table runners, monuments for the dead, and on trunks is a symmetrical design made of rectangular shaped figures. The punyal is a small knife which can be hidden within one's clothing. Yakan women are excellent weavers and are famous for their beautifully woven traditional costumes of cotton and pineapple cloth. The basic garment for men and women consists of a tight-fitting upper garment with tight-fitting trousers called sawal. The difference in male and female apparel lies in accessories. Men wear a hand-woven piece, and a 15-meter-long candet made of red cloth called gilim. The piece serves as protection from spears and knives during combat and may be fastened around the trousers. The women wear a short skirt over the trousers, around which a rectangular, hand-woven cloth is tied. This cloth is the most expensive part of their costume because it is woven in a tedious manner. Basilan Festival, Lami-Lamihan Festival. They celebrate in every June 26 to 27. Alami-lamihan is a Yakan word means merrymaking, started in 1983, a yearly festival celebrated in the town of Lamitan in Basilan province and showcases traditional Yakan costumes and traditions, music, dances, and crafts that has long been preserved. Celebration of the event rekindles the native Yakan's culture and diversity. The gentle people of province of Basilan, south of the Philippines, townspeople are dressed in colorful costumes, take part in horse races, parades, and other activities. Food of Basilan. Tiula itum, a dish from Tausug, Sulu in Mindanao. This black soup is usually served during special occasions like Muslim weddings and is known to be one of the dishes served to royalties. This dish takes its name from tiola, which means soup or stew, and itum, which means black. The soup's color came from the burnt coconut meat, which flavors the dish, making it unique from any other dish found in the Philippines. Pianggang manok is a tausug dish of chicken braised in an aromatic coconut gravy, then finished on the grill. Its dark color, which sets it apart from home-style yellow curry, comes from a sweet smoky burnt coconut paste called pampa itum. Baulu is a traditional Tausug treat that was borrowed from Malaysian food. They refer to it as baulu, baulo, or bahulu. The flavor has a distinct twist and is somewhat reminiscent of French Milanese. You may give it a tiny fruity touch by adding royal true orange or fruit juice to make it authentic, and coconut milk and desiccated coconut to the batter too. Additionally, traditional Malaysian bahulu molds and pogon cooking are required for it to have a classic flavor. Kulma is stewed in coconut milk, peanut butter, and tomato paste, giving it a complex mix of flavors. Think of it as a crossover between traditional curry and kare-kare. Basilan language. The lingua franca is Chabacano, a Spanish-based Creole language understood by more than 80% of the population. Tausug is widely understood and spoken by the island's Muslim denizens along Yakan. Cebuano is also understood to a smaller extent, as is English. Let's go to the Lanao del Sur destination. Aga Khan Museum of Islamic Arts. Originally opened in 1962, it is located inside Mindanao State University main campus in the Islamic city of Marawi. It was named in honor of His Royal Highness Prince Karim Aga Khan IV, who greatly contributed to the realization of the museum. The museum serves as a repository. Aga Khan Museum of Islamic Arts, originally opened in 1962. It is located inside Mindanao State University main campus in the Islamic city of Marawi. It was named in honor of His Royal Highness Prince Karim Aga Khan IV, who greatly contributed to the realization of the museum. The museum serves as a repository of Maranao and other Moro ethnographical artifacts. It showcases the great and grand culture of the ancient Maranaos, a Muslim tribe who lives around Lake Lanao. It also houses a huge collection of indigenous and cultural Islamic materials, native tools and weapons, replicas of the Turugan, preserved cadavers of some animal species, druises, costumes, and ethnic musical instruments used by our Muslim brothers and sisters, an antique copy of the Quran, and many more. Turugan is a traditional house of the Maranaos, made of hard woods with posts made up of whole tree trunks, and are known for intricately carved panelong. With ochre design, the Turugan was once a symbol of high social status. It is said that these were the royal houses of a sultan or dato in the Maranao community. Nowadays, concrete houses are found all over Maranao communities, but there remain turugans that are still intact and preserved. Some are over 100 years old. Popular are turugans in Dayawan, Marawi City, and some others located around Lake Lanao. The Marawi Grand Mosque, also known as the Islamic Center, is a mosque located in Pangarungan Village, Marawi, Lanao del Sur, Philippines. The first phase of the mosque development was in the 1950s, which was completed in 1970. The implementation was led by the site's landowner Dato Pangarungan Disalungan, with funding coming from local-based private individuals and some foreign donors. Foreign ministers and diplomats from the Organization of Islamic Cooperation often made stopovers in the mosque when making official visits to Marawi. The biggest mosque in the city, painted different shades of green, the traditional color of Islam. The mosque depicts a state of paradise. Patterns and other painted details emblazoned on its minarets elevate it. Culture of Lanao del Sur. The people of Lanao del Sur is predominantly populated by Maranaos. Maranaos, one of the 13th Muslim ethno-linguistic groups of Mindanao and Palawan. Literally, it means people of the lake. Maranaos have lived and worked around Lake Lanao for centuries. Some of their sacred celebrations are recognized throughout the world. Ramadan is a good example. It is a month of fasting. Muslims refrain from eating and drinking during daylight hours. They believe that everything they earned during the 11 months they have to spend it in the whole month of Ramadan. Giving and praying during this month will be rewarded 1,000 times than the rest of the months. It is intended to teach Muslims about patience, spirituality, humility, and submissiveness to God. Festival of Lanao del Sur. Karayala Festival comes from the word Karayala, a term in Maranao that translates the merrymaking. The feast is a congregation and celebration for a bountiful harvest as the town is dedicated for agriculture. It is also marked as a thanksgiving for prosperity and harmony among its people. Kalilang Saranao. They celebrate in every April 15 a festival commemorating the charter anniversary celebration of Marawi City. Highlights of the festival are Quran reading contest, presentation of colorful Muslim songs and dances, Islamic quiz bee, exhibits of Maranao crafts, native delicacies, traditional games, and musical instruments competition. Food of Lanao del Sur. Tiatig is actually a medley of rice flour, egg, and coconut milk. To achieve those crispy tangles, the mixture swims on a deep fry in crisscrossing motion. Then it goes on a roll and dosed with syrup before it cools down. A combination of rice flour, eggs, and cocoa milk, a Maranao delicacy deep fried in different motions creating a wire mesh crispy tangles. Paborot in Visayan language means to blow up. It is made from ground sticky rice, rolled into balls and deep fried, then glazed in thick caramelized sugar. You can see this in the Pagana Mamis or Maranao snacks. Barubod is a suman made of purple-colored sticky rice flavored with durian. This may just be your ordinary suman or rice cake, but the Maranaos did a weak twist by flavoring it with durian bits. Budbud to the Visayans, barubod is steamed glutinous rice, but unlike other suman, this one's milled and soaked in sweetened coconut milk, making it quite a happier version than the rest of its rice varieties. Traditional palitaw is made from glutinous rice grains soaked in water overnight and then processed into a soft dough via grinding. The dough is formed into thin patties cooked in boiling water and then coated with grated coconut, toasted sesame seeds, and sugar. Its name is from the Filipino root word litaw or to surface, as the patties will float or rise to the water's surface when done. Brua, a Maranao pastry resembling mamon or madilin. In Lanao del Sur, especially the Saguarian version, comes in spongy but compact bite-sized cakes and not as the crunchy cookie type called ladyfinger or bruas, best paired with tea or coffee. Lanao del Sur language. They speak Maranao in Lanao del Sur. Let's go to Maguindanao destination. Our Lady of Lourdes. Built in 1872 of Spanish architecture and design, Tamontaca Church is the oldest church in the city. The church site being the first area of the Jesuits in 1871 during the Conversation days, is a living witness to the harmony that exists among Muslims and Christians. The statue of the Lady of Lourdes at the grotto is a replica of the original in France and is believed to be miraculous. The place also offers a children's park, mini zoo, forest area, a small Santa Claus museum, a lot of Elvis Presley memorabilia, and a diorama called Hope of the Seeds. Lake Buluan is the largest lake in Mindanao and the sixth largest in the country. With an estimated area of 62 square kilometers, the lake is a major source of livelihood for the people living in the towns of Pandag, Mangudadatu, and Buluan in Maguindanao and the town of Lutayan in the province of Sultan Kudarat. Lake Buluan's main produce is tilapia as well as morel, tank, goby, and milkfish. There are also gouramis, snakehead, morel, walking catfish, and carp. Maguindanao culture. Their art is confined mostly to weaving, basket making, and designing ornaments. Bright clothing, beaded jewelry, and other accessories make the apparel of the Maguindanao distinctive and colorful. Graceful dances are performed on special occasions to the music of gongs and other instruments.